Fear is a basic human emotion characterized by strong aversion or apprehension towards a perceived threat, danger, or potential harm. It is an innate and pervasive feeling. It has become intertwined with the very essence of our being. Fear arises as a deeply rooted reaction, refined through countless ages of biological evolution aimed at protecting organisms from perceived dangers to their welfare or their continued existence. But how does the process of fear in the brain give rise to the emotion we feel?
Psychologist William James and physiologist Carl Lang suggested the James-Lang theory of emotion, which states that emotions arise as a result of physiological responses to external stimuli. First, we experience an event, which is a stimulus in the environment, such as a threat or an enjoyable situation in which individuals experience various emotions. Next, we act in reaction to the stimulus, in which our body automatically responds with physiological changes like heightened heart rate, perspiration, tense muscles, or fluctuations in hormone levels. This leads to autonomic arousal and skeletal action before conscious recognition of the emotion. Finally, we experience the emotional feeling. We become conscious of our physiological reactions, which then elicit emotional experiences. For instance, feeling fear upon recognizing increased heart rate and sweating in reaction to a perceived danger. This process of emotion arouses the autonomic nervous system, which is a branch of the peripheral nervous system responsible for regulating involuntary bodily function.
Within the autonomic nervous system are the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system stimulates organs important for vigorous fight-or-flight activities while inhibiting vegetative activities that can wait until later. The parasympathetic nervous system is the rest and digest system that conserves energy for later use. The activation of the sympathetic nervous system specifically induces physiological symptoms for what we experience as fear. But how do we determine what to fear and what not to fear? This is where the role of the amygdala comes in.
The amygdala is a key structure within the limbic system, a system that includes the forebrain areas surrounding the thalamus and is regarded as important for emotion. The amygdala plays a central role in processing fear. It detects potential threats in the environment by receiving input from sensory organs like the thalamus, which relays information about sights, sounds, or other stimuli associated with danger. It also plays a crucial role in the startle reflex, which is an innate and automatic response to sudden or unexpected stimuli. When a startling stimulus occurs, such as a loud noise or a sudden movement, sensory information is rapidly relayed to the amygdala. The amygdala then processes this information and coordinates the body's response, leading to the quick activation of motor neurons that produce the startle reflex. The amygdala is also responsible for evaluating the emotional significance of potential threats based on past experiences and learned associations. Once the amygdala determines a stimulus as a threat, it triggers a cascade of physiological and behavioral responses linked to fear, such as activation of the fight-or-flight response. Additionally, the amygdala contributes to the formation of fear-related memories by interacting with the hippocampus, allowing us to learn what to fear and what not to fear. The amygdala is important for learning to fear a particular stimulus, but that is not the only type of fear.
For example, if you have been attacked, you fear anything associated with that attack, but also you become more fearful overall. This long-term generalized emotional arousal relates to the bed nucleus of stria terminalis, which plays a role in modulating emotional states, particularly in response to prolonged or chronic stressors.
Emotions are an essential aspect of everyday life. They are the fuel behind all our actions and motivations. Fear specifically can strengthen social bonds, motivate action, and drive resilience in challenging circumstances. Without fear, we would not have been able to evolve into the species we are today.